Hello, Gemini. Welcome. I am Luna Supreme. I am the High Priestess. So, Gemini, did you listen to my other message? It's time for those New Year's resolutions. I feel like I've been saying it a lot, and I just want to make sure everybody knows that the energy that the moon is in is going to help you see some results. January 28th is a day that I have circled for the Gemini. You know, that's the day that the moon is going to be in the sign of Gemini. And so, I am Luna Supreme, and, my main focus is on the cycle and the phases of the moon. I mean, what that means is that, just my opinion, I think it's so important. And the one thing I want to educate people on is that, it's a count on the calendar. There's each month, right? So the Gemini, when it's your birthday month, this is like May 21st through June 20th. And so that means that the sun is in the sign of Gemini. So this is, how you became a Gemini. You were born between those days, that month. And so what I want people to understand is that each month, no matter what month it is, it's January right now. The moon touches each zodiac sign every month. And for the Gemini, the 27th and the 28th are going to be the days that the moon is in your sign of Gemini. And so, I just want people to, be aware of how they're feeling on these days. I think that's just the start, Be aware that on these days, see how you're feeling, Gemini, because the energy and the vibration is going to be, pushing out Gemini energy, and you're a Gemini. So, what I tell people is that they should really feel like themselves, how, some people feeling really good because that moon's in their energy. And, I just want to talk to a Gemini right now because you can control how you feel, Gemini. Yes, the divine, yes, God is making everything happen. But you co-create your life with God. That's what he wants you to do. That's what the divine wants you to do. That's what the sun and the moon, the universe wants you to do. It wants to work with you to create that life that you want. You don't have to sit back and think, oh, I'm just waiting for something good to happen to me. No. You work with the Creator to create. Remember the dates, the 27th and the 28th. So right now, I'm just going to shuffle the cards for the Gemini. And then also, because right now what just happened to me is the cards fell on the floor. And I'm feeling like the reason why that happened is for me to talk more to the Gemini. No, you can't control things, Gemini. You know that. Sometimes when you try to control things, it doesn't work, do it? You have to co-create your life with the divine. And what's the first steps of doing that? Talking to God, talking to yourself, just praying, asking for what you want, knowing what you want. Deep down, you know what you want, Gemini. You don't even have to tell anyone, Gemini, you know, because the divine is listening to you. So I'm just going to pull a card for the Gemini. The Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Page of Cups. And yes, I have been pulling more cards now because, the divines told me to pull 3 cards for each sign. And what the message is telling me, your past, the present, and your future. Oh, you got the Wheel of Fortune, Gemini. Oh, this is telling me that if you do the work, figure out what you want to co-create in your life with the divine, is going to happen. But what you have to do first is you have to be open to it, Gemini. You have to have, scratch what you thought you knew. People think they got it all figured out. No. Let's start from ground zero. You surrender, you pray, you talk to the divine to say, I'm open, I'm ready. Do that. And then let me know how you're feeling on your days. The 27th and the 28th of January. I am Luna Supreme. I am the High Priestess. And Gemini, that's your message.